All right, folks, 2025-26 trapping season finally here. Yeah, buddy. Nephew come down from Pennsylvania. We got some deer hunting done this weekend. Shot a nice buck, and today's actually the second day of trapping season. Yesterday we had some snow and I had to get everything ready, so wound up being too late by the time I was ready to come out and start yesterday. So today I'm getting a few sets in on this brand new property. I'm going to show y'all a little bit of some of the locations because I'm coming in here blind. I'm just wherever I find a good spot and put some sets in. So yeah, buddy, get to it. Usually in Kentucky we don't have frozen ground on day one trapping season, but this year's the exception, I reckon. Alright guys, just put the first set in for 2025-26 season. I'm going to try to put in about 10 sets today. That's my goal. Hopefully I get more than that put in. But I am in a bit of a hurry where it's a new property and I'm scouting as I go. So I'll show y'all what I've done right here. I put in a dirt hole set. This place is rockier and shit too. And there's a trail. I just found this little trail come through under the fence right there. I don't know if it shows on camera, but it's this corner. And I just put in a dirt hole set right there and baited it with my new bait, Trickster's Demise and Stealth Paw from Reynolds and some sheep's wool. And we'll see what happens. You'll see me use a ton of different baits this year from different suppliers. And then, like I say, I made my own. I made a new batch. I made a small batch. I'm calling it Trickster's Demise because some of the older tribes of Native Americans, that's what they used to call the coyote or refer to when they referred to a coyote. It was a trickster. So anyway, it should kick ass and take predators, and we'll see what it does this year. If it does great, then I may make a bigger batch next year, provided I can get the supplies for it. And I might sell while supplies last or something like that. But first set in, let's go. Alright guys, show y'all where I'm at. Set number 2, just put it in on this fence row right here. It comes down and it's kind of it's not a lane, but it's kind of open down through there. I'm gonna put another one down there in the bottom. I don't normally set them in the woods like that, but they have a heck of a crossing under that fence there. And just below this pond. So this pond, the draw comes right down from there. But I come off of this edge right here, kind of a corner. Put in a dirt hole set right there, and I use the same thing for bait. Trickster's Demise, but I use a different lure. I use kryptonite from Blakely's Trapping Supplies and Trapper's Gold from Blakely's Trapping Supplies. So, alright, so just below set number 2 I put in today, right out here in this corner. Come down this fence row right here, and right there you can see everything is crossing under the fence right there. Hair all over the place, and they're fresh. And instead of coming out and putting a set right here, they're coming out and they're going either yonder way or yonder way. So what I did, like I said, put that one in the corner there. And come down this way. There's trails all through here. Part of it, cows kind of like hanging out here too, so I can't set it exactly where I want to. But that spot in the fence is going to be an epic spot for a snare or a cable. I didn't bring any today, or DPs, which I got to bring. But what I've done here Right here in this bottom, there's trails and there's more crossings under the fence. As I put a T-bone set in right there. This one's blended in a little bit better. I tried to make the area around it kind of look the same, so it's not just one little spot. Don't typically set behind the big backing like that. That's not ideal for coyotes in my experience, but it might catch a coyote, and it'll definitely catch a bobcat, but it will probably take every coon and possum in the area for a while before anything else gets to it. It just depends how quick the bigger predators get to it, which catching the coons and possums, perfectly fine. He wants them gone. I'm trying to help turkey population. So what I used in this one was some of Coyote Whacker's made a bait for T-bone sets specifically, and then I used some of Caven's Feline Fix and some of Tammy Blakely's K9 Fury coyote gland. So we'll see what happens. Set number 3 punched in. Y'all stay with me. Alright, set number 4. I'm on this pond bank. I wasn't going to put one here. I need to bring a bunch of DPs to go around this pond, catch all the coons and possums. But I guarantee you, coyotes and bobcats and things are coming down here getting them a drink as they go by here. I found a couple coyote tracks, so I couldn't help myself. I put in a T-bone set right there. I know the cows are probably going to step. There's like a 50% chance they're going to step on it tonight before dark, or before I even get off of this property. But like I say, I couldn't help myself. I put one there anyway, and it's what it is. If they do, they do. If not, I'll catch a coyote eventually. But all I use for bait in that one is Trickster's Demise. No lure, no nothing. Just T-bone set, bait and sheep's wool. Y'all stay with me. Alright, y'all, got set number 5 in, and I'll show you where it's at. Dirt hole set right there. It's a little bit of a step down, and I got a little Duke 450 bedded right there. And for bait, I put some Top Dog Hoosier Trapping Supply and a little bit of K9 Fury from Blakely's Trapping Supply. Right here on the corner of this little pond bank, there's coyote tracks right through that trail where the cows use. And my audience will probably step on that before I get out of here today. I'll come over here and check on it again on my way out. If it gets to be too big of a problem or whatever, and they keep stepping on them right here around the pond, because this is where they hang out, drink water and whatnot, I will maybe eventually give it up, but it's a chance I'm going to take today. Sometimes I trap around cows a lot, and sometimes they step on them all the time, and other times they never step on them. So I don't know. These cows are new to trapping, so like I say, I do not know. But I put a little 450 right there. We'll see what happens. Get her done. Keep moving. I sure haven't made it far on the farm yet, but 5 sets in, as many more to go as I can. Y'all stay with me. There's set number 6, the dirt hole set. It's right here at this intersection. The pond's just right down there, and it's just this opening here, and it goes back through yonder to an old barn. Put a dirt hole set in right here for coyotes or whatever, bobcat, coons. This is perfect habitat for coons and stuff, so I'm sure I'll catch a bunch of them. But normally on my dirt hole sets, I don't go that close to a backing that high, but my reasoning behind this was trying to maybe keep the cows from stepping on it, because they won't walk over that thorn tree right there, and it looks like they've been coming up and going on both sides of it. So I didn't tug it up real tight to it. You got about 2 foot back from it, so hopefully that'll still work. Right here I put a T-bone set, and for that bait in that one I used Top Dog. For lure I used Toxic Purr from Tandy's and a little bit of Dead End from Tandy's lures. And but if you notice on T-bones, dirt holes, anything, whenever I cover them up, like T-bones I blend in a little bit better, but instead of just having a spot like the size of the trap with dirt on it, I put loose dirt all the way out here. So same way with dirt hole set, because I'm going to make them step on loose dirt before they get to that little area where the trap is, If you just got that small little area with loose dirt, I feel like sometimes they can avoid stepping on it, but if you have it where they have to step on loose dirt to even get close to it, I don't know, I just think it works a little better. But that's that. And for bait in this dirt hole, I used Trickster's Demise and coyote or bobcat gland from Hoosiers. I'm not sure because the label wore off. And then I used some Super High Five from Tandy's. A little trick, so you don't have that problem with the labels being wore off. In a couple years you don't know what you got lures wise. Whenever you get a new lure, take a piece of clear tape and put it over the label, and it won't wear off that way. So, but I didn't get it done on that one. But anyway, yeah, buddy. All right, guys, so I'm looking around to see where to put number 8, and it's just a very cool farm. It looks really like predator heaven, but all these little cut throughs and openings and brush piles and you name it. Down there's the old homestead, very cool. Down below it, the outhouse, just a neat old house, and then of course the barn right up here. Me and my buddy Daniel that owns this place, I don't own it, but Daniel owns it, and we come out here night hunted out of that old barn and saw a bobcat, but the season wasn't open, so we couldn't kill it. But yeah, come right through here. So anyway, just neat. Look at that old tree right there. Sometimes you just gotta stop and smell the roses a little bit. I love nature. It kind of reminds me of the place I grew up on with all these rocks sticking up. Our farm had that, and these thorn trees too. These thorn trees are hard on tires though. But there's an old tree right there. But what I'm seeing here is right there, I was trying to figure out how to trap this stuff because all these rocks just below the surface, and a lot of them are under the surface, you can't see them. But I think right there is a really good spot, nice opening. And then if you go straight up, there's another one right there, which both of those I would say are being used by all predators because paths of least resistance. So I'll probably put a set there, set here. I would like to put a double there, but I don't have the time today, so I'll do 1 and 1, have some fun. So that's what I'm gonna do with my next 2 sets. That's where I'm putting them. I'll probably go with I don't know, I'll figure it out when I get there. But yeah, y'all stay tuned. I just want to show y'all a little bit around here. All right, guys, set number 8. So got a nice trail coming through this growed up sage field, come through this opening I just showed y'all. It goes down that old barn. So what I've done is I put in a dirt hole set right there, and I baited it with some of Coon Creek Trappers grave digger on some sheep's wool and some of Renault's Stealth Paw for lure. So we'll see what happens. Alright, y'all, set number 10. I don't think I showed y'all number 9, but I showed y'all where I was gonna put it, and I put it there. Right here I'm at a field intersection or whatever you want to call it. Probably an old road that separated these 2 little fields, sage broom or sage field, sagegrass. And what I did here is I come in here and I put a walk-through set right here in the middle of the trail. I don't believe anybody would be driving through here, and you got to go where the predators are. And I bet there's coyotes, bobcats, or whatnot. They'll use this to cross from field to field. But all I did was take my trapping hammer and just remove the topsoil off of that, or not even really remove the topsoil, I scraped the grass off and made a trail. See how long it is? Made a probably about 3-foot trail right there, 4 maybe. And bed it trap right here in the middle, and put a punch hole there and a punch hole over here. Both of them are angled towards the trap. And in one of them I put Trickster's Demise that I made, and in the other one I put Renault's Stealth Paw. So we'll see what happens. I know earlier I mentioned that I was in a hurry today and try to get as many in as I can. And I am in a hurry as much as you can be on a new property. In my opinion, I would rather, that's why this morning I said my goal was to put in 10 sets. I'll probably get a couple more in. That's number 10 right there. But I would rather put 10 good sets in than come in here in too big a rush and throw in 20 sets and then half of them not be in the right location and stuff. Now, second year you trap it, you know, you'll have learned the first year kind of where the hot spots are. And the second year, yeah, you can get in more still because you'll come in here and you can go straight to the spots that you want to set. And then when you get all those done, you can look around for any spots you missed the year before. But anyway, just wanted to mention that. Alright, y'all, I got another set put in right here along this road. That road falls all the way up. There's oil well, oil tanks and bends around. I'll probably put some more sets up that way. And I found some fresh scat on this road, a couple different places. I'll put another set up there around where that draw comes out to the road. Tile tracks right there. So I put a dirt hole set right here in the middle of the road. People still do drive on this road, and that's why I put it in the center, because I'm hoping that everybody will straddle it. So we'll see what happens. If I come through here, it'll be right under their nose, which is what I want. So dirt hole set, top dog down the hole in sheep's wool, and some Renault's steel paw. I don't know if I'll show any more of my sets today or not, because I'm gonna try to get a few more in to go along up through here, find spots and whatnot. And all right, y'all, it's the next day, and I wound up getting 15 sets in yesterday. Only 13 locations. 2 of the spots got 2 sets apiece. And me and my better half, Amanda, are out here going to check traps. I think we're going to take them out of the truck today, because all the spots I said I think I can get to in the truck as long as it doesn't rain. A lot warmer today. Yesterday was cold and windy. Today is probably 60 degrees and sunny. So yeah, buddy, y'all stay tuned. Yeah, buddy, I put these in yesterday. First night catch right there, old Ricky. I had 2 sets at this location. This was a dirt hole set. We got a good sized coon in this one, a little 450 holding him. And right back here, I got a T-bone set. Not been touched, so. Actually, it has been touched, the bait's all gone. He probably got the bait, or there was more than one, and then wound up getting caught in this one. I'm glad I got him. Big boar. Need to get rid of them. Turkey killers. Amanda's with me, so she's gonna hold the camera for me. I'm just gonna do a remake, and who knows, next time hopefully it'll be a coyote or bobcat or another coon's fine too, because you gotta clean them out. Gonna clean that hole out first. Let's look back on the video, see what I had here as far as bait goes. I like to clean off these little notches or whatever. Build up places on these offsets. Make sure they close all the way or enough. This farm is rocky, rocky, rocky. Yeah, I remember this hole was a little big for a 450, but it's gonna work. A little bit of dry peat moss. Pack that in there real good. I didn't use no pan cover or nothing under the pan because, like I say, I'm using peat moss. It's soft enough. That'll spring. As you can see, it did for the coon. I don't know if there's enough loose dirt to sift that in or not, but we're gonna try. Scrape up what's around here. If not quite enough, but I like it, so what I'll do is come over here and get me a little loose dirt. That's all I need. All right. That's it's done other than bait and lure. Don't remember what I had, but I'm going back with my Trickster's Demise and some of Reno's Stealth Paw. Shove that as far down in there as I can, so the next coon don't just get it out without getting caught. I'm just gonna smear that lure right there. Alright, done deal. Going to the next one. Y'all stay tuned. Alright, y'all, so that coon was it for day one. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and upload this video. And the next video, you're gonna see some remakes, and I'm still putting in sets on this place, so looking forward for that. Just getting started this year.